Okay guys, I'm back. Today we're going to talk about abs. So a lot of you guys, think that abs are only made in the kitchen. Yes, they are, but you also have to work them out so they poke through your skin away from your body. A lot of the times people will think you need to be down to 10% body fat or 12% or whatever. That's not true. You could be at 13-14% and have abs. You could even have fat covering your abs, but as long as they're poking through and you work them out, you will have abs. So you don't have to have low body, like crazy low body fat, like 6, 7, 8%. That's also not healthy. You could have 12, 13, 14% and still have visible abs as long as they're poking through the skin. Basically, the way I would go about it is you need to stay on top of them. This is not a muscle that you do once or twice a week. So you would pick 2 exercises, it doesn't matter which one, but what I would suggest would be 1, hanging leg raises. So you go to a bar, you hang, you raise up your legs. Next, another one that I would be get a bench at the gym, put it on decline as much as it could go, and do military style sit-ups like that. That also gets almost every part of the ab. But to really have proper built abs, you need to do them a lot. And I'm going to show you this grid over here. And each check mark is going to be the day that you do abs. Okay, so you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're just starting off, week 1, I would go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday break, Friday break, and then I would go Saturday, Sunday. Week 2, I would go Monday, Tuesday, break Wednesday, then I would go Thursday, Friday, break Saturday, so no, Sunday I'll get right back on. Now, week 3, I would go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then I would take Friday off, do Saturday, Sunday off. So you see what you got going on here? You need to stay on top of it. You can't just do abs maybe Monday and then wait till Saturday to do abs. If you do abs like that, you will never have abs. If you want proper abs where they're poking out through your skin, you need to stay on top of it. Just like calves. You want to have big calves, you need to do it a lot. They don't just grow, right? So if you do it like this, I can guarantee you guys are gonna see a big difference. Yes, it's gonna be a little bit hard, especially if you do 3 days in a row. But if you do them, what I would suggest is don't use no weights. Don't use none of that. I would do 2 exercises, and each exercise I would do 3 to 4 sets, and the repetitions I would keep it to 15 to 20. So I know it seems like it's a lot, but trust me, it will work, especially if you stay on top of it. And also, like they say, abs are made in the kitchen. So if you're also dieting and you're on a good diet, and also if you do cardio after your weights, then you should be able to have a good pair of abs. I mean, look, if you watch this, you're doing it a lot, right? So you can see a trend here. You need to stay, and then you can make your own, right? You can make your own schedule on them. So let's say there's a fresh week now. Let's say Sunday you did them, now it comes Monday. So one way you could also shock them is not do it 1, 2, 3 days in a row at all. Okay, so coming off of Sunday, let's say you did it on Sunday, and now comes Monday or the new week, I would not do them 3 days in a row. So just to give them a little bit of a shocker, because they're so used to being, done. So you give them a little bit of a shocker and not do them for 3 days, and then you do them, couple days in a row again, and then again you don't. So you make up your own schedule, and then you will see your body will adapt. And then once you get them where you want to get them to, you only need to do them twice a week. But first, to really build them and really push them and get this area developed, you got to stay on top of it, and obviously you got to stay on top of the food. So it's a love-hate relationship with abs. You know, it hurts, it's painful, it burns, but it's worth it. When you look in the mirror after you've been doing it for a couple of weeks, you will see a difference, and it's worth it, and it adds to your physique. So overall, it's a no-brainer. For now, guys, I'm gonna cut this off, but if you can like, comment, and subscribe, share with a friend. I'm trying to get to 100 subs. If you guys could help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me know what else you guys want me to talk about. I have a lot of knowledge. That's it for now. I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.